Join me as I challenge myself to be fully present in a live setting and show you what that really feels like. Being fully present in a live setting is something that I've always believed is crucial for creating a meaningful connection between the speaker and the audience. When we're present, we're able to tap into the energy of the room, respond to subtle cues, and adapt to the needs of the people in front of us. It's an incredibly powerful tool, but it's often easier said than done. When it comes to staying present, one of the biggest challenges people face is the constant distraction of technology. Our phones, our watches, our laptops, they're all designed to grab our attention and keep us hooked. And even when we're not actively using them, the mere presence of these devices can be enough to pull us out of the present moment. I mean, how many times have you been in a conversation and caught yourself glancing at your phone, wondering if you've got any new notifications or messages? Another big challenge is our own mental clutter. We've got a million things running through our minds at any given time, to-do lists, worries, fears, anxieties. And it's easy to let those thoughts and emotions take over, even when we're trying to focus on the present moment. I know I've definitely been guilty of that in the past. I'll be in a conversation, and suddenly I'll start thinking about something that happened earlier in the day, or something that's coming up later in the week. And before I know it, I've checked out of the conversation entirely. But what if we could let go of all that distraction and clutter, and simply be present in the moment? What would that feel like? Would we be more engaged, more connected, more alive? I think so. And I wanted to find out for myself. One of the most powerful experiences I've had with being fully present was during a workshop I led a few years ago. We were doing an exercise where everyone had to pair up and have a conversation, but with a twist, they weren't allowed to say a single word. It was all about nonverbal communication, about reading body language and energy. And what was amazing was how quickly people dropped into the present moment. They stopped thinking about what they wanted to say, or how they wanted to come across, and just started being. It was incredibly powerful to witness. Another time I felt fully present was during a conversation with a good friend of mine. We were talking about some really deep stuff, and I remember feeling completely absorbed in the conversation. I wasn't thinking about anything else, I wasn't worried about what I was going to say next, I was just fully there with him. And what was amazing was how connected we felt afterwards. It was like we tapped into something deeper and more meaningful than just a casual conversation. I've also had experiences where I felt fully present during performances. There's something about being on stage, in front of an audience, that can be incredibly exhilarating. And when I'm fully present, I feel like I'm able to tap into that energy and ride it all the way to the end of the show. It's an incredible feeling, and it's something that I've been working to cultivate more and more in my performances. But I think the most pivotal moment for me came during a recent live event I did. I was on stage, talking to the audience, and I suddenly felt this shift. I let go of all my worries about how I was coming across, or what the audience was thinking, and just started being. I started speaking from the heart, from a place of authenticity and vulnerability. And what was amazing was how the audience responded. They started to connect with me on a deeper level, they started to feel seen and heard and understood. And in that moment, I knew that I was fully present. Being fully present in a live setting is an incredibly powerful tool. It allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, to be more authentic and vulnerable, and to tap into the energy of the room. And I believe that it's something that can be cultivated and practiced, with patience and dedication. What about you? Have you ever had an experience where you felt fully present? How did it feel? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in exploring more concepts around mindfulness and presence, check out my video on the importance of meditation for creatives.